175-year-old heritage city. It is a capital city of the state. It should have been developed as the most beautiful capital city of the whole country, which it is. आणि जेन्ना हांव इलेक्शन लडिल्लो पणजेन, one of my vision was to make sure that Panji is branded and known as the most beautiful capital city of India. This was supposed to be the tag for Panji as per my vision. But today if I see, it looks like Panji is a war zone. म्हणजे कोणा तरी भायल्यान येवन बॉम्ब घाल्या आनी ही सिटी डिस्ट्रॉय केल्या अशी परिस्थिती जाल्ली आसा. इन द नेम ऑफ अपग्रेड, इन द नेम ऑफ इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, what has been happening is nothing but a scam. This is nothing but a smart city scam. Literally, it is supposed to be a 50-50 partnership between the center and the state. To me, it looks like a 50-50 partnership of robbery. म्हणजे 100 आनी कोट्यांनी रुपया लुटया, 50% तुजे 50% म्हजे, अशें काम चलिल्लें आसा. Literally, one person from the center comes and sits here in the smart city office. He has no idea about what is going on. No idea. ताका एक प्रश्न विचारलो आनी ताका स्मार्ट सिटीचे सुद्दां कळचें ना. तो फक्त म्हाका दिसता हांगच्यान थंय कितें पावोवपाचें त्या खातीर हांगा उबो आसता कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा कडल्यान घेवन.
वाल्मिकी, मेन म्हणल्यार जे तुमी पणजेन आसता, पणजेची हालत तुमी पळयल्या. एक मनीस मरोनूय गेलो, इतले डेव्हलपमेंट चलता, तेतून तुमकां कितें दिसता? हाव इज द डेव्हलपमेंट? डू यू थिंक इज हॅपहॅझर्ड ऑर इज इट रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दीस डे?
सो जे स्मार्ट सिटीच्या नांवार डेव्हलपमेंट चल्ला पळय न्ही, इट वॉज एक्चुअली व्हेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड फॉर अ लॉंग टायम. पणजे इज अ 175-year-old सिटी. आनी जे पुर्तुगेज वेळा जे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर घाल्लें ते इतली वर्सां चल्लें, हें एक्चुअली देवाची कृपा. वी शूड बी व्हेरी थँकफूल टू that this lasted for so long, and an upgrade has been required for a very long time. But in the name of upgrade, in the name of infrastructure, what has been happening is nothing but a scam. This is nothing but a smart city scam. Literally, it is supposed to be a 50-50 partnership between the center and the state. To me, it looks like a 50-50 partnership of robbery. म्हणजे 100 आनी कोट्यांनी रुपया लुटया, 50% तुजे 50% म्हजे, अशें काम चलिल्लें आसा. Literally, one person from the center comes and sits here in the smart city office. He has no idea about what is going on. No idea. ताका एक प्रश्न विचारलो आनी ताका स्मार्ट सिटीचे सुद्दां कळचें ना. तो फक्त म्हाका दिसता हांगच्यान थंय कितें पावोवपाचें त्या खातीर हांगा उबो आसता कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा कडल्यान घेवन. So it is very sad that a city, which is not just any city, it is a 175-year-old heritage city. It is a capital city of the state. It should have been developed as the most beautiful capital city of the whole country, which it is. आणि जेन्ना हांव इलेक्शन लडिल्लो पणजेन, one of my vision was to make sure that Panji is branded and known as the most beautiful capital city of India. This was supposed to be the tag for Panji as per my vision. But today if I see, it looks like Panji is a war zone. म्हणजे कोणा तरी भायल्यान येवन बॉम्ब घाल्या आनी ही सिटी डिस्ट्रॉय केल्या अशी परिस्थिती जाल्ली आसा. आनी जस्ट लायक इन अ वॉर झोन, पीपल आर लुजींग देयर लायव्स ऑल्सो. इट स्टार्टेड विथ सम व्हेकल्स, टायर्स बींग पंक्चर्ड. म्हजो स्वताचो टायर फुटलो, 10,000 खर्च आयलो म्हाका बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल द हॅपहॅझर्ड वर्क दॅट इज गोईंग ऑन. स्टार्टींग विथ डॅमेज टू व्हेकल्स, it led to accidents where people had fractures, they hit their head, they had serious injuries, to the point where now people have lost their lives. And not just one, which has been highlighted, but haja पहिली Raibandra Sudha, one laborer lost his life because there was again no safety precautions put in the trench, and the whole trench collapsed on him and he was buried alive. So this is the state of the so-called development that you have talked about, and this is nothing but it is actually criminal negligence, all for the sake of corruption.
मातशें आतां हे उलया आमी विथ रेफरन्स टू आमी जाणा आतां रिसेंटली बाबूश मनसरातांनी कमेंट मारलो दॅट द डेवलपमेंट वॉट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट वॉज इन अ वर्स्ट स्टेट, and the current government has to retrieve from what Parrikar has kept a mess on. But keeping that aside, one of the major reasons why he came to power in Panjim was that he said within 100 days he will make sure that the casinos will go off and the parking issues will be solved. But rather, what we see is more casinos have joined the brigade in the fleet of casinos in the Mandavi River. What do you have to say on that?
No, it is as you may know, Aam Aadmi Party has been at the forefront of the agitation against casinos. We are not against anybody doing their business. You do your business. But casinos is a type of business which brings a lot of evils with it. There is black money, there is prostitution, there is drug use, there is violent crime, and you have seen how things have progressed from bad to worse as the casinos have grown from small to big. So we have always been against casinos on matter of principle. And both parties have lied on this. Both the MLAs in the last two MLAs have lied on this point. Mr. Parrikar, famously, there is a video that still gets traction where he's seen with a mashal outside the casino, saying that today we are just here protesting outside. If these casinos don't go, we will go inside with the mashal, hinting that he will burn down the casinos. But we saw that when he was elected and he became chief minister, forget about burning down. He built up more casinos, and we went from 4 casinos to 6 casinos, and from 6 small casinos to now 6 or 7 big casinos. And today it has come to a point where now gambling of any kind, like offshore casinos had a special type of gambling that was allowed to them on the condition that they were offshore. But now this kind of gambling is going on even on land. So there is almost no law and order when it comes to casinos, and this is one of the biggest issues of having a casino industry, is that because of all these evils, they cannot survive in a normal law and order situation. They apply their own law, and when that happens, we see politicians getting bought out, politicians changing their minds, and whatever these people said before election, they do exactly the opposite after election. So this is the state of our Panji today, and it is sad that not only are the government is not only tolerating casinos or allowing casinos, they are spending our money to promote casinos. When the tourism, the Goa tourism goes all across the world for various tourism marts, they advertise casinos saying come to Goa and gamble. The government of Goa uses Goans money to advertise to the people of the world to come to Goa and gamble. This is the state of our Goa today.
Just one more thing now, Valmiki. The people who are leading the city, the capital city of Goa, are the Montserrat family. We are talking about mayor being the Montserrat son, Babush Montserrat being the MLA. What you have to say? What is that direct advice you have for the father-son duo for the development of Panjim?
No, definitely. See, what we have seen in Goa is that these are not elected representatives. They have become mini kings of their constituencies. First, they start with one constituency, then they become so big, that kingdom doesn't become enough for them. They want to take over another kingdom, so they put their wife or son in another constituency, make them win for them, and that is how they expand their kingdom. So we are going from democracy to monarchy basically, or autocracy. So, and the problem is with parties like the Bharatiya Janata Party, which was formed with a tag saying that we are a party with a difference. Today they are nothing but a party that is hungry for power. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you have been slapped with a case for rape of a minor, whether you have attacked a police station, whether you have been caught with crores of cash money at an airport. Doesn't matter who you are welcome into the Bharatiya Janata Party. We will wash all your sins. Just give your support so we can be in the government and continue looting thousands of crores of people.
But what is your advice, as I asked, with reference to the father-son duo? How should you think the vision of Panjim should be?
So my vision for Panjim is actually in public domain, and I think that is a very good idea. Maybe I should, since at least for the next few years till that term ends, they are mayor and MLA, I will definitely go and give my vision for Panjim in written form to them. I doubt they will even understand what my vision is for PANJIM. If they give me time, I will sit and explain to them, and I will volunteer my time to work for PANJIM. I have always worked for PANJIM, but currently in the situation, I happen to be a civil engineer. I have a master's degree in civil engineering from the US, and in the US for 8 years I worked in the engineering industry where I designed city level infrastructure. Exactly the work that is going on right now in Panji, I have designed in America. So it really hurts me when I see the type of work without any quality, without any sort of control, because even after this work is complete, from what I have observed as a engineering professional, you can go on the site and see एक सुद्धा मनीस थंय टेक्निकल मनीस नसता, फक्त लेबरर दिसता आणि ते धडाधड काम करतात. देर इज नोबडी स्टँडिंग विथ अ प्लॅन डायरेक्टिंग दोज लेबरर्स वॉट टू डू. Nobody is measuring whether that sewage line is in the correct slope or not. Sewage flows by gravity. The pipe has to be slanted, otherwise the sewage will not flow. It will flow the opposite way or it won't flow at all. There will be blockages again. So even though Mr. Monserrat promised that he gave some date, 31st of May or something, that all smart city works will be complete, they may be complete, everything will be buried and maybe paved again, but will it work? Or will Panji be flooded with not just monsoon water now but also sewage water? That is a question we have to see. So it breaks my heart when I walk around Panji and I see the quality of the work. In a way, even though he blames Mr. Parrikar, at least Mr. Parrikar allowed the Portuguese infrastructure to survive and didn't destroy that. What has happened now is in that greed for corruption, they have destroyed whatever infrastructure we had and they have tried to put new infrastructure, and that infrastructure is of the worst quality, and I fear for Panji in the coming few years.
Thank you so much, Valmiki, for your time.
Thank you.